Neema was a young beautiful girl who lived in a village. Her village is surrounded by a river. Canoes are the means of transport in this village. Neema as usual went by the river to wash some clothes. After washing, she had her bath. While bathing, the river god saw her and admired her. Anytime Neema goes by the river god would admire her. One day, Neema got ill. She was struck with a strange illness. All medicines to heal her proved futile. Her parents visited the chief priest for solution to their daughter's illness. The chief priest consulted the river god. He replied by saying he would teach him what to do to heal Neema, but on one condition. The condition was that he would marry her afterwards. The chief priest informed Neema's parent, but they disagreed. Not long after, Neema's illness became worse. She was dying. Neema pleaded with her parent to agree to the river god's request so she would be healed and made whole again. After Neema's parent agreed, the river god showed the chief priest a powerful herb to use on her. 3 days after this powerful herb was used, she was healed. Days went by, Neema became attractive. She attracted a lot of suitors. Any man who got attracted to Neema was visited by the river god. They either die in their sleep or get struck by a strange illness and die. The death of young men in the village increased. The villager got scared and visited the chief priest to ask questions. After the gods were consulted, they got to know Neema was the cause. The chief priest informed them that any man who gets close to or attracted to Neema would die because she is the wife of the river god. Men began avoiding Neema. It became difficult for her to get a man of her own. Men from her neighboring village were ready to battle with the river god for her, but all proved futile. One night when Neema slept, she was visited by the river god. The river god warned her to stay away from men because she belongs to him. If she refuses, then he would kill her. Neema got up scared. She informed her parents about the dream and it scared them as well. One day a young handsome man who was ready to battle with the river god sought her hand in marriage from her parent. They informed him about the river god, but he behaved unconcerned and ready to battle with him. The young man known as Abdul is a fearless and powerful warrior. Abdul's father is also a powerful and fearless warrior. He has the ability to communicate with beings from the other dimension. First, he communicated with the river god directly to free Neema and promised to settle him, but the river god refused. The negotiation went on for weeks but proved futile. Abdul's father amassed powers from the other dimension and battled with the river god, and he was defeated after a week of struggle. A date was set for Neema's marriage. Then her suitor Abdul was visited by the river god. He surprisingly fought him off. He revisited again and he defeated him again. This time on the day of the traditional wedding, the river god appeared physically to fight Abdul. Abdul was well prepared for him and they clashed. The powerful men in the village helped Abdul defeat the river god. Eventually Abdul's father struck the heart of the river god with a special wooden dagger. Then he became weak and disappeared. Customs were observed and the river god divorced Neema for betraying him. Afterwards Abdul got married to Neema and they lived happily ever after.